Hello, good morning dear students. Today we will be taking up the next topic of our grammar section, that is article. Today we will be discussing about articles, what articles are and how we use article. Basically, there is a confusion regarding using articles among students. They are confused sometimes where to use a, an or the. As I have referred, these three words a, an and the, these are articles in English grammar. Basically these three words, these are not any independent body. They are the part of adjectives. Basically these three, a, an and the, which are known as articles as well, are demonstrative adjectives. These are used before noun and it qualifies. Whether we are using a or using an or the, all of these words are qualifying noun. That means these are adjectives. So today we will be discussing about the classification and usage of articles. Firstly, we will be telling about or discussing about the classification of articles. We divide articles into two categories. First one is known as definite article and secondly indefinite articles. In the category of indefinite article, we have two word letter a and an, and the comes under the category of definite article. So these categorizations has been made upon the usage or the application of these due to the application of these articles. When we use the or the, it tells us about any particular person or place. That means it specifies something. It tells about a specific thing or specific person. And when we talk about indefinite article a and an, these are indefinite because they don't indicate a specific or particular person or place or thing. For example, if we write here a book, suppose we have 3, 4, 5 or 6 books, and I am saying give me a book. That means you can give me any book, whether of English grammar, whether you are giving me Hindi book or anything else, because I have not demanded any specific book and you are providing me a book. That means this a or an, which comes under the category of indefinite article, signifies the things in general. They generalize things. And when we talk about the definite article, if I say give me the book that is blue, the book that is yellow, the book that is placed in the end. So this is how these are categorized as definite and indefinite articles. So this is all about articles and its classification. Now we will come to the usage of articles. How we use, where we use the articles and in what manner. Now we will discuss the usage of an and a. Firstly, usage of a. We use a with singular number beginning with consonant sounds. I said consonant sounds, such as a chair, a pen, or anything that begins with consonant sound. Before that word we use a. And secondly, where we use an, as you all know, or if you are not aware, that we use an with words beginning with vowel sounds. Before the words, those begin with vowel sound. And as you know, vowels are 5 in number, but they produce a lot of sounds. We will be discussing the sounds of vowels or the sounds of English alphabet later on in our later classes. Firstly, it will be merely we will be discussing the sounds created by or made by vowels. When we use an before the words which begins with vowel sound, such as apple, an apple. It is written as an apple. I have an apple. I ate an apple. An inkpot. An umbrella. This is how we use an. But now let me tell you about some exceptional words. We can't say exceptional, but these words are written with the use of vowel as a first letter, but are not pronounced as vowel. Such as, I am writing here a word. You might be aware of the word. You have read it so many times, such as European, European. First alphabet is vowel. Secondly, unit, UNIT. First alphabet is vowel. Now, HONOUR. First alphabet is consonant. Here, when we pronounce this word, we don't pronounce it as European. It is not pronounced as European. We pronounce it as European. If I write it in Hindi language, it will start with Europe. And for ya in English, we use Y. That means this word is pronounced as Y, not as E. These vowels, when combined together, they produce the sound of ya. So when we are producing or pronouncing ya, it cannot be used with article an. Here we will be writing as he is a European. He is a European boy. And it is not an unit, but it is a unit. Because same cases here, it is pronounced as unit means Y. It is making the sound or producing the sound of Y. That is why we won't be using an here and we will be using a. Similar is the case with honor. When we say honor, HONOUR, here H becomes silent and we produce it as honor, and a that is made out of this word, that is your vowel, and that's why we use an honored person. not he is an honored person. We use as he is an honored person. Secondly, one thing must be very clear to all of us, that whenever we are using a or an, we must use a or an as per requirement or as per the sound produced by the word. If the word is beginning with consonant letter but producing the sound of vowel, we have to apply an. And if a word is starting with, such is the case with this letter, this word, honor, if the word is beginning with consonant but producing the sound of vowel, we have to use an instead of a. So this is how we use a and an.